Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with some keto shares. Um, I've got a couple of different or three different things I'm going to share, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. So we have been on a quest to find a lower carb like chocolate sauce because I found one that was and it is really good. It's a thick sauce, and I've been putting that on our keto chow and keto chow ice cream. And my husband, I'm sorry guys, the camera has gotten goofy, and I'm going to adjust you real quick. Sorry. Okay, anyways, has too many carbs, and I've been going lower and lower and lower on my own. Anyways, and my husband can afford more carbs. He really can, and he's almost to his goal weight. So, I mean, he's only been doing this since like August. So we're in October. He's done great. So, anyways, I tried this one, and these are just too liquidy. I tried the Walden Farms chocolate syrup, too liquidy. This is too liquidy. Walden Farms tasted too cocoa-y. So what I'm going to do with this, because I still have them, I got to use them up, etc. And I got this today from Amazon. It's the Jordan Skinny Sauces. This is the dark chocolate espresso. I didn't know it was espresso. My husband does not like espresso, but you really can't taste it. It has 0 carbs, it has 0 calories, and it has 0 protein, and it has 0 fat. And it's just a flavoring device. So what I'm going to do is probably just take my coffee and cream and make some with ice and make some frappuccinos. I haven't made any of those since I started this, but every now and then I kind of want one, and so I will try this. Now, right now my stomach can't do that, but I mean, I've got to use these up. I got to find a way to use them. That's what I'm going to do. So I have the Walden, and I have that. And I literally, just so you can see, I mean, it is so liquidy if you can see that. I mean, it's just like, it is nothing compared to the other one. The other one was just nice and thick and like fudge sauce, you know. So we're back to the drawing board. If anybody has any suggestions on how to thicken that up, that'd be fantastic. I would love how to thicken a skinny sauce that's thin and make it thick like a fudge sauce. I don't have a clue. So maybe I'll start researching that. We'll figure that out. Okay, the other thing I wanted to share is I've been waiting forever for this. And not forever in the sense that they're slow. It's just that once I ordered it, I was like, yes, I want it to hurry up beer. We got a half a cow from our oldest daughter and son-in-law. And this bull was young because he began to exhibit. They put him through the chute on their property, and he became skittish afterwards. And their hand that helps them basically told them, you got to get rid of him or he'll spook the herd. And no. Had they said anything to me, but they had a plan, so I just stayed out of it. But every ranch has a bull that's ornery. I mean, it's pretty rare, but if you don't. But my uncles all had ranches. They always had an ornery bull they put in one pen by itself. So, so what they ended up doing was they butchered this one young. Everything is extremely lean. And because it's grass-fed, grass-finished, there's no fattening them up. There's nothing. And on the hamburger, it's okay because they mixed in whatever little bit of fat there was. They mixed it in. But on the other, I didn't like the steak so far. We're going to wait and see. We're trying all these different cuts. And because my stomach is funny, I can't do them all at once. So I have to do a little bit. I mean, I'm tasting other food to make sure it's not just me. And it's not just me. The other food tastes fine, the stuff we've been used to. So I ordered from Pluck. So Pluck is a company. They were out, goodness, ended up with a lot. They were at KetoCon in Austin, which is now Hack Your Health. And by the way, guys, if you guys are interested, I will try to remember to put a link below to Hack Your Health to go to the conference in Austin, the keto conference, and I will put a friend's discount code. So I want you guys to have that. I used for this Loving It on Keto, which is Wendy's channel here on YouTube. And I wanted to give these a try. Now, this is the original, this is the spicy, and this is the zesty garlic, and this is the pure. So this pure, I believe it is without, hold on one second, guys. I think it is without, is it salt? Because they all have no fillers, no gluten, no sugar, no sodium. This one has no sodium. This one has Redmond Real. This one has Redmond Real salt. So this is the one without salt. These all have salt. So, okay, so this is probably a kit, and then I somehow got 2 extras. Who knows what I did? But, okay, so back to this. My husband will eat this spicy, hands down. The zesty garlic, I'll say for certain recipes, and the pure. I've not tasted this at all. I don't remember seeing them at KetoCon, but I was brand spanking new. I was so new in that I was in a keto space, and there were other things I was really focused on, and I also had been advised to not do all the foods. So it was just another food, there were drinks, I didn't try any of that stuff. I just didn't do it. I didn't do any of the samples unless I knew that it was okay. I didn't even do keto chow. I know. So anyways, I'm super excited. So what this is there's organ meat in all of these. It's, of course it's dehydrated, it's ground up, it's mixed in with spices. You don't taste it, but you get the benefit of organ meat. I am never going to sit down to a plate of organ meat. I'm sorry. There is no way. Matter of fact, our daughter graciously gave us the liver from this calf that I will either grind up. I've got to get a grinder for my my Magic Mill high-speed like blender, and you just flip it upright and you attach it, or I will also dehydrate some of it and then put it through a food mill, or a what am I trying to say, like coffee grinder, and create spices out of it. I know how good it is for us. We take it every day in a capsule form, which I don't want to keep paying for because it's very expensive. I give it to my husband and myself, but this is a way to get an organ meat in a way that I am not going to eat it. My mother, bless her heart, was also at one point a Weight Watchers Lifer gal. And so when I was young and she took me to Weight Watchers, one of the number one things was they tell you you'll lose more weight if you eat liver. It makes me sick to my stomach just to think about it. So if it's hidden in a spice, I'm thinking I will be better with it. We'll see. If not, then, we're going to start with one of these first. If it doesn't taste good, then the rest will be given as Christmas gifts. I'm really just kind of that picky. I know this about myself. I'm not going to lie. It's nothing to be proud of. It just is what it is. So, but I do know there is benefit in organ meat, especially in a ketogenic diet. There's nutrients in it that are so beneficial. So, yes. Okay, my last box here that I just got. So that got delivered to the house. This came from Amazon. This came directly from them. And then this came from Carnivore Crisp. So when I first got all of these, I did not care for them. So I have the beef ribeye. I have the crumbs. This is the beef brisket and the beef ribeye. Those two are my favorites, I'm going to be honest, except I do love their chicken breast crisps, and I love those with guacamole. I don't know why I like them with guacamole, and who would have thought, but they are fantastic. I also have another order coming from Carnivore Snacks, so I will also share that with you guys soon. We thought we were leaving, so I wanted to get everything together before we leave on our trip. The trip has been most likely postponed. It may get canceled. There's so much going on right now. My husband right now is on the phone with so many people I'm not even going to discuss it, guys. I really can't. But please pray. Just please pray. There are so many people hurting right now. There are things happening in these car companies, in these, these tech companies. It's frightening. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's just frightening. And my heart just aches. It just aches. And so, whether or not we go or we don't go, that's fine. I want to see a friend up there. I'm hoping we get to go at the end of the month. That is when everything got moved to. But if it's canceled, and that's okay. And then we have matter of fact, I went in and repacked all the snack box, coffees, teas, all of that, electrolyte drinks, and then flavored stuff to add to your drinks. Flavorings that you can add to a Topo Chico, plain or mineral water, sparkling water. But I genuinely, at this point, and we're just thankful that my husband has a job, that hopefully will be okay. He found out today that his whole area may be getting reclassified, which is not a benefit right now. This is a really not good thing. So, he thought he had left the chaos. Looks like the chaos is following, which is something that was being discussed here recently with somebody from the area that he was a higher up in the area of where my husband used to work. So anyways, there is just a lot of people will be hurting before year end, in the first part of 2024. It's going to happen. So my husband's job in the world, my husband is to keep his job, to do his job. He's been helping so many people. He's literally had people pursue him for interviews. He's taken the interview to pass the job on to somebody else, previous employees. So, anyways, just be in prayer. There are just so many people hurting right now. So, anyways, but, and there is a stop of all travel. They had given my husband special permission in light of this huge, culmination of this meeting. And so, anyways, it's okay. It's okay. It's all in God's hands. God's will be done. We will trust him. And those are blessings and extras. They are not basics. As far as like the carnivore crisp and things like that, those are extra blessings for special occasions. And the carnivore snacks will totally be seen as that. I've got to figure out how to do as much as I can here at the house. I have a new meat slicer that I can cut really thin. So, and yesterday, my sweet youngest daughter picked up a Sam's order for me, and I finally got the pre-cooked turkey breast, which I'm thrilled with, because even though there's a little bit of sugar, it has 0 carbs, so I can work with that. That means it's just a trace of sugar. And what I'm going to do is get out that meat slicer, and I'm going to cut that stuff thin. It is so much better for us than all the chemicals that are in even deli meat. So I'm excited about that. That's a great, they all have preservatives if they're packaged in a grocery store. I do have plenty of my own turkey that I'll be cooking and putting up. I want to learn how to sous vide during probably turn of the year. I have some turkey that I want to sous vide. I have a sous vide. I just don't know how to use it yet. And I also don't want to do it in plastic. I want to do it in non-plastic. So if anybody knows how to sous vide not in plastic, or knows of a channel where I can watch whether they do it in glass or they do it in stainless steel, please let me know. Leave a comment below, or just give me titles so I can learn. And it's just because my mom was so sick with Alzheimer's. It is a really big deal that I'm even drinking Zevia out of a can. I'm going to have to cut back again. It's kind of gotten like a really bad habit, but with my stomach, the way when we were traveling, it was fantastic. And with my IBS stuff right now, yeah. So I'm really trying to drink a lot of sparkling plain Topo Chico, which is basically a sparkling mineral water type thing. And matter of fact, I have it right now in my cup. So, and that comes in glass bottles. So anyways, but that is my keto haul, keto friendly, amazing food and things. If you guys know how to thicken up that chocolate sauce, please teach me. I would love to know. Remember, I am no sugar, no wheat, or no grains, no sugar, no real processed food, even though that kind of qualifies as a processed food. I am as carb free as possible. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? If I can't get my tummy back under control, I'll be going back to carnivore for a season. I just, in my internist, I see an internist, and he just said it's going to take a while. So whatever that reaction is, it has caused a major hitch in my life, and we're day 12 or 13 of this. So yeah, that's not good. But all this other food, if we end up going, that'll be great. If we don't, we'll be going out for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll be seeing family in the state, and that'll all be good. Our kids and grandkids and all that good stuff. So anyways, and we're going to probably have some day trips and some things we want to do. And then my husband and I, we do want to go camping. We've been just trying to get other things in order. And my daughter and I will begin, hopefully she's going to begin tomorrow cleaning some stuff out of the pantry and the camper and the fridge. And then I'm going to keep working here, trying to catch up with you guys. And then also the dining room. I want the dining room done. It's driving me crazy. But we're getting there, and that's okay. I mean, sometimes it's slow and steady wins the race, you know? All right, friends. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. For those who have asked, I'm over 66 pounds down now. I began a low-carb, gluten-free, like no processed sugar, gluten-free in October of 2022. April, basically 1 of 23, I began ketovore, which was almost carnivore with a little bit of fruit and or a little bit of vegetables here or there, and no fruit. And now I would say I am still probably, when I keep saying I'm keto, but I really am more ketovore. But if my IBS doesn't settle down, then I will have to go back to carnivore. And so it has been asked of me, what are you doing for that? Taking heavy spice out, of course. And I've added in acidophilus, so probiotics, heavy probiotics. And I have 2 in my fridge. So, and then also, I've also added in pumpkin, cold pressed organic pumpkin seed oil, because here, I think I still have the bottle here. Yeah. It is good if you have a parasitic issue, and it's great for your hair, and it's great for all these. I think it's great for your heart. I can't remember all the things it claims it does. But at this point, when we traveled to adopt our youngest abroad, we took pumpkin seed. They were in capsules, and they were by Sunshine, I can't remember. Anyways, it was a big deal back then, and it was all dried herbs. So that's a little different than the seed oil, but if that will help. And when my husband got the upset stomach as well, he was eating pumpkin seeds. So I may have to try to eat pumpkin seeds. I don't know, because he doesn't have any problems, but he doesn't have IBS like I do. So I've got to get my gut balanced back out. I just got to get my GI tract back under control. I'm still weaning off of Nexium, and I'm not going back because that addresses ulcers. So that is so far down the road than I've ever been since 2009. It's a miracle. I've tried repeatedly to get off of Nexium, could never do it. And so this ketogenic, ketovore, carnivore lifestyle has been huge. And of course, all of that falls under ketogenic. But so that's, there's some other things like black walnut, things like that I also took. And I just have to determine, is this, could this potentially be a parasite, or could this be like my internist believes it to be a food sensitivity issue. So, but I'll tell you what, I have no desire to eat any pork again or cabrito for the rest of my life. Now I'll eat bacon, and that's the one thing I know I can eat, and I'm sure because it's so cured, and that's why. But I've learned a lot, and and one of the things we did do was there was some pork belly that had not cured but seasoned to taste like bacon. And to me, it wasn't cooked as long as I'm used to, and that could have been an issue too. I just don't know. I just don't know. And it was right after that I got sick. So I don't know. I mean, for the longest time, I thought maybe it was coffee or it was this or it was that. And I, I mean, I didn't feel great after the meat, but I will tell you more than likely when I talked to the doctor, yeah, and I mean, I've talked to a couple other people that are, nutritionists, whatnot, and that's probably the thought process there. So, all right, that's enough of all that. But everybody's asked questions, so I'm sending you guys answers, or giving you guys answers as best of my ability. And hopefully, by the time this gets posted, we're long past all this and it's all over. Okay, friends, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you're getting some ideas. You can do keto chow ice cream. You can also add fun things, toppings on it. And these are 0, 0, 0, so it's kind of nice to have something to add to it. We always add on our keto chow ice cream, we always add some chopped nuts or seeds, something like that. My husband really loves that. On his, I'll add fruit occasionally, like once every maybe 3 months. I'll have a little bit of strawberries with it. I don't do any fruit. I'll have maybe 3 or 4 blueberries, or because they're a lot higher carb wise. And then I'll have a little bit of strawberry every few months. I'm always concerned, that I don't want to go crazy. I don't want to go crazy. So I'd rather eat more of the keto chow protein powdered turned into ice cream by just freezing it and putting it in a Ninja Creamy than add too many extras. And my goal is always to keep those carbs down and sugar out. And the other doesn't have sugar, but it has something in it that's causing carbs. So anyways, all right, guys, I hope this was encouragement to you guys. Just read every label. Just do your own research. I know that, like, when I went to see my doctor, his nurse wanted to tell me how bad this diet was. Bless her heart, for somebody with diabetes. And when I told my husband that, he goes, "Oh my gosh, this diet is totally for diabetics." And I said, I know. I don't know why she's not. She's a very smart person. Whoops, sorry guys. She's a very smart person. It doesn't make sense to me, but in her mind, it makes perfect sense. So there you go. But I will tell you that you need to do your own research. You need to do your own, read your own labels. You need to make your own decisions about what works for you. And you don't need to let other people tell you what you should or should not eat, or desensitize or sensitize to. You obtain information, and then you process that information, and then you apply that information in your life as you see it best fits. Now, there are great doctors out there who are very pro in this arena, and they will gladly give you their 2 cents if you ask them. But in this situation, because I've been basically stalled now for a while, and I feel like I've been stalled. I looked back over the last couple of months, I'd lost about anywhere from 5 to 7 pounds. So I don't think I'm officially stalled, but I'm hovering at the same place over and over and over. And I'm also experiencing tremendous inflammation right now because I weighed today and I was 3 pounds heavier, and I was like, what in the world? Well, I know it's inflammation. IBS causes inflammation. There's no other way to say it. Irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable causes that. That just screams inflammation. So don't get down on yourself. 3, 4, 5 pounds. You may flux. You may still, if you're a woman, you may have a cycle. that can cause 5-pound flux. It can cause a 10-pound flux. I knew some women that it caused even more than that. But just stay true to the diet. Stay true to what you know works for your body. And I've had people tell me things like, "Oh, wheat is fine for me," or whatever. Sugar's fine for me. I'm not going to give up sugar. That's their decision. But if you are truly looking to take your body to ketosis to burn fat on your body, which is what you have to get your body to, you really need to look at this diet. And it's amazing the process, how it works. I still don't fully understand it. I understand it probably a good, I'd say 89%, 9 to 94%. But I just want to understand it even better. And for me, and again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a health person. This is my journey that I'm sharing with you. So do your own research. Talk to the medical people in your life. There are going to be some medical people that will not be pro it. And then there'll be some that'll be like, oh yeah, no, keto's good. It's true. It's true. So, and you can't go wrong with whole foods, no sugar, no grain. You can't go wrong with that. You just can't. And bad oils. And we all know there's bad oils out there. So, all right, friends, I hope that encourages you today, giving you some new ideas of things that are out on the market. 2 new, 1 not so new, that I've shared before. Sorry, I keep hitting that cord. But you guys just have a great day. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. There'll be more discussions like this. And sorry guys, I was going to sniff. Hold on. Excuse me. Do you sneeze in threes? I always sneeze in threes. Sorry guys. It's that candle. It's very strong and I'm sitting up over it. And I'm not pro scented candles, but anyways, I'm going to use it up and then put unscented in it. But I have had people push back and tell me that no, you need to do this diet. You need to listen to this doctor. You need to do that. Very well-meaning people. Very well-meaning. But I will tell you that not everybody's going to be for this type of diet. Matter of fact, I was totally turned off by it. I thought this was crazy. I was a vegetarian vegan. This was just ludicrous to me. But I did nothing but get sicker and sicker before, and my life has had a total turnaround. So, which I hear testimony after testimony of that. So I do believe it's worth a 30, 60, 90-day approach, carnivore especially, to do an elimination diet, and then slowly add back things in. And that's why I keep saying I may have to go back to that. Which, if I do that, I got to do it quick because I'd like to enjoy a few things at Christmas. But anyways, we'll see. All right, guys, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. There'll be more videos. I'll have shares. I'll have just different things I'm learning in the keto realm and different speakers I hear in different conferences. Before I forget, the conference in Orlando is already, you can book if you want to go to that conference next summer. And then also in, I believe it's late May, early June, is the Hack Your Health, which was KetoCon in Austin, Texas before. From what I understand, that was my first conference, but that is definitely one of the biggest conferences. And it is definitely for laymen, and it is filled with doctors and health experts that might be able to answer your questions. So, all right, friends, I will be talking to y'all soon. Y'all take care. Share this video with anyone you think would encourage. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when new videos come up. And I will be talking to you soon. Love y'all. Bye.